Hello everyone, it's Aline from ESCXTRA here, and today I am here with one of the contenders of Eesti Laul 2021. It's not a new face. You might recognize her. She has been part of Eesti Laul a couple of times already. It's Tuuli Rand. Hello, Tuuli. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, hello. You're a pretty familiar face in Eesti Laul, but for the people that don't know you, can you please introduce yourself a little bit?
So, my name is Tuuli. I'm from Estonia. I'm 30 years old, and yes, that's correct. I have been in Eesti Laul since the year 2011, if I'm correct. I
Wow.
started as a backup singer, and now I have been part of in 10 acts. But as a solo act, it's 5 times. So yeah, I'm like a veteran in Eesti Laul already.
That's very
So
impressive.
yeah, I'm a singer and songwriter in Estonia, and yeah, everything that takes place with music, I'm there.
Amazing. We will get back to your Eesti Laul history a bit later. Let's first dig a bit into your music career because when and where did you start? Did you discover your passion for music?
Actually, it came as a natural thing for me. I think I started singing when I was 3 years old. You know, my mom is a music teacher
Oh,
and choir, like how do you say it? Choir, the like who, like la 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 la.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know the word right now. So yeah, my mother is in music, and that's how I came to be. So music is part of my life and has been always, and I think it's gonna be till the end of my life.
Wow, that's lovely. So I guess the music is a really important thing in your family as well.
I would say my father wasn't singing in any way. I don't remember him singing like no time, but he loved music. He loved like this old rock and roll, AC/DC,
Ooh,
and all that, like Deep Purple and Led Zeppelin,
ooh,
and yeah.
great
So
names.
he listened to those music, but he never sang. But yeah, my mother was my first teacher,
Mm.
and she was, yeah, a big influence in my singing career, definitely. And my brother also, he played a little bit violin when he was a kid, but nowadays I haven't heard him sing also. So I think it's the women of our family who are like more into music, I
Hmm.
think.
Wow, I wonder. So your mom is a big influencer for you in your music career. Did she recommend you some of her favorite artists or like favorite singers that you see as your role models, or did you discover them by yourself? Tell me about like your role models in the music world.
I would say my role models nowadays are, I would say, like myself, women singers, strong characters, strong performers, everything that I want to be. That's like where my inspiration is also, big names, Beyonce, all that. But nowadays, I also very much like Doja Cat. I see like she as a performer is really great, and I love how her live acts are all the time so different, like the same song but it's like twisted around.
Hmm.
So yeah, I really inspired by these kind of creations more, I would say. And I'm always also like looking for new ways to perform or do something differently on stage also. Yeah, but when I was a kid, you know, we didn't have a lot of we didn't get the music back then. We had only cassettes and CDs. Became at one point. When I was a child, I remember I found my parents' vinyls, and yeah, I love Stevie Wonder record. I listened to that a lot of times. But yeah, we didn't have a lot of reach to the music back then. But yeah, when cassettes came, I remember Spice Girls was
Oh yeah.
very big for me. Yeah, Spice Girls. And then when CDs came, then I would say Britney Spears. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely. I don't know. Christina Aguilera didn't like kind of connect to me. I don't know why. I only loved her one song, that Beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
remember.
I don't know. Yeah, and when I became more, then came all the Destiny's Child and Beyonce, and yeah, as you can see, all the women who are tough and like very good like performers. So I think this is where my inspiration kind of
Wow.
came, and who I wanted to be back then and still do. Like, yeah, a singer,
Hmm.
a female strong performer, singer, entertainer.
That's a great way to describe it. So you're 30 years old, which is still quite young, I would say. But you are already very active in the music world. I wonder, is there already like what is your most memorable moment in your music career until now?
Um, when I was Windy Beach, it's also my name, you know, it's just in English. Tuuli means like windy, and beach is like Rand in Estonian.
Oh,
So
really?
it's like, yeah, it's like my name in English. So when I did Windy Beach, and when I recorded my album, my first album ever, and when I got the CD, I remember the feeling. I was ecstatic. It was I did a lot of it by myself. I had a little bit of help from my friend who wrote the lyrics with me, Maridam, and also a producer called Ula. Uh, like, yeah, they were two of who I did the record, and I was really proud of myself that I got the idea. I want to do a record. I don't care what anybody says. And I did it. You know, it was hard. It was really hard to do it by myself, but I did it. And I think also the live performance of the record the first night was, or the release party of the record, where when I performed the songs, was also really really awesome for me, because I had worked so hard, and I really enjoyed the night. So this is one of the things that has definitely like is
Hmm.
in my heart and will stay in there like forever and ever. But I believe now, as Tuuli runs, as I'm making music in Estonia, I think and I believe that ESCXTRA will also be a really great performance in next week on
Yeah,
18th of February. Yeah, so I
we're
think
coming
it's gonna be
closer.
also epic for me. Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Um, yeah, so I read interview from you like from a few years ago, in which you described yourself as a Scandinavian unicorn. Can you please describe why that is?
I think the Windy Beach was it was kind of like Scandinavian unicorn. It was just what I was like back then. Now I have evolved to maybe more to be a woman, not a unicorn anymore. Maybe I am still a unicorn. I don't know it. But back then, yeah, I kind of felt like playful, one of a kind, and yeah, like mesmerizing as a unicorn. And I think the word described me very well, like back then. But now I would say strong, independent woman would be more suitable.
Uh-huh. Okay. You joined a lot of bands in your past as a music career. What have you learned from that time um, in those bands, and how did it influence your solo career later?
Oh my God, I'm so grateful for my career. Actually, I have thought about it a lot in the last recent weeks. And to me, my career is like totally normal, and like like every band that I have been in, it has always like pushed me far further, you know, far
Mm-hmm.
more like further. And I have made a lot of mistakes in those bands, and I have grown so much in those bands. So I'm like really grateful that I had a chance to grow with those bands. And yeah, I don't know. It's just gratefulness to those bands, and I just learned the music industry in them, I would say, and learned what worked, what didn't work. You know, the world is like changing so fast nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
and the music industry is also changing all the time. So yeah, but those were kind of the first bands that I got to, you know, like experience and like experiment as a singer, as a performer, and do my mistakes back then, and like to find myself, who I am now as a as an artist and as a singer and as a performer. So yeah, but I think they also pushed me, you know, further to my solo career. At one point, I kind of felt that, hey, I need to do something more. Like my soul was, you know, aching for something more. And
Mm-hmm.
that's when Windy Beach came to my life. I thought at first like yeah, I'm gonna do it in English, and I'm gonna, you know, take over the world and all that. But then I saw that it was kind of hard. It's really hard to take over the world when you're not in the mecca. You know, you have to be in
Mm-hmm.
America to take over the world, or you have to be like in I don't know, like in the big cities to, and you have to have a like really great people around you and a team, you know, like any of those singers who are on top right now, all of them have so like crazy big teams, and who, you know, like connections is everything nowadays. And yeah, I don't know what maybe reality hit me, or I was like, I don't know. I kind of felt it wasn't for me, because you know, I want to be in Estonia. I want to do stuff here. I want to give to my people, you know. And that's when and also in Bandet, I realized how fun it is to sing in my native language. I never like realized it, or I don't know, I kind of wanted to escape from it, but then I understood that no, I actually really enjoy it, and like really love it. And yeah, like to put effort in your own language and your own music industry, it's so more rewarding for me. Yeah, I don't know, it's something happened with me, and I'm um, a lot of times I'm kind of worried about Estonian language, because a lot of English words are coming in, like, you know, and also it's really familiar that Estonians speak like this Estonglish. It's like
Oh yeah.
Estonian and English, and it's like Estonglish. So yeah, I kind of like want that our amazing language would, you know, I want to keep it alive. in some way. So yeah, I'm feeling that I'm on a mission, and I'm doing it by, singing in Estonian from now on. But I don't say I will never sing in English again. But for now, I think this is my mission to be in, and to do that.
It's a really good mindset. I wonder, do you have what are your plans in the near future in your music career apart from Eesti Laul? Can we expect some new music, new albums?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to do an album, but the last year has been brutal to
Yeah.
singers, performers, that like any lives hasn't been happening. So, and if you want to do a record, you need money. That's the
Yeah.
plainest and simplest way to like say it. But yeah, so it's been brutal. And but now my main focus is in Eesti Laul, and after that I have some like really cool new song ideas that are in my head right now, but I'm gonna like do it in indefinitely this year. I think 2 songs I'm gonna definitely put out. I want to do a record, but I don't know. Let's see if we can make it this year, but maybe then next year, if not this year. But my hopes are that I can make it this year. But let's see, let's see. And also, I'm gonna be a part of in this songwriting camp, which is gonna happen in the end of February, and it's all women producers, singers, like top liners. And all the women had to apply for it, and 65 applicants came in. And how many did got in? Maybe 15, and I was one of them. So I think like 2 really great songs are gonna come out there also. Yeah, so let's see, let's hope for the
Awesome.
best.
Is it only for Estonian people, or is it for also foreigners?
I'm not sure, actually. I should check it out, but I know like I'm not sure. I have to check it out. Maybe not, but maybe it was. I can,
Okay.
like tell you later about it some more.
Sure. Yeah, you talked already a bit like this year has been really brutal for a lot of artists. How much did the COVID pandemic affect your career as an artist?
Uh, uh, how do I say it? Um, in some ways in a good way, and in some ways in a bad way. It has been a pretty big growing year for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say maybe it was also like kind of the break we all needed, because I did a lot of like work. Like the
Mm-hmm.
last 2 years have been so full of work, 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 work. Yeah, so maybe it was at first I felt like, okay, this is the break I was like looking forward to. I was like, yeah, but then but like when I realized it's not that like simple, and it's not gonna. I didn't expect it to last this long. Like
Me neither.
that, I didn't expect, seriously. But yeah, and it has like shown me my weakest points, and it has also grown me as a person, and I'm also more grateful of the little things in life, and my health, and all that. So yeah, but last year was also pretty harsh for me, because in at the end of April my father died, not due
Oh
to
no.
COVID, but to cancer. So
Oh,
it also, like knocked me down for like a long time. So yeah, that was the time when I didn't do anything. It just the grief was too big to like
I
do
understand
anything. Like,
completely.
yeah. So yeah, that was like my last year. So it was brutal. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm here. I'm alive, and that's kind of life, that's what we all have to face at some day.
It's great for you to share these things because we all only see the most beautiful things on Instagram or Facebook, but it's great that we dare to share emotions even though they aren't so positive all the time. But let's go back to the fun stuff right now because
Yeah.
since you have been in ACL for 10 times already, I would say that you have a big desire to be in Eurovision one day. I wonder, how familiar are you with the Eurovision Song Contest as a person?
Oh my God, it has been a part of, I think, every Estonian's life for, when it started or when Estonia became a part of
Mm-hmm.
it. So yeah, I think it's huge in Estonia. And I'm a singer, so it had to be a part of my life also. And I remember when I was a kid and my family would watch it and we would like vote for the singers, and yeah, so it has been a big part. But I should say I'm not like a super fan. I'm not like I remember every year who participated, what was the song name. Like my memory just my memory is full of song lyrics and all that
Yeah.
stuff that just doesn't make it to my memory. But I still have my own favorite songs through the years, and I'm a really big of Estonian like participants. Like all those songs are classics in
Yeah.
Estonia, like Ines Once in a Lifetime and
Yes.
Maarja ja Ivoli's Kaelage Hääl, and all those songs are just pop classic hits in Estonia. Everybody knows them.
That's awesome. Do you have a own favorite Eurovision entry?
I actually do. I think it's not as popular as, I don't know, like Fuareira, that Fire. That's not my favorite. But I like the performance. I don't
Uh-huh.
understand how she sang and danced like this. I
Divi
like
Fuego? You mean Eleni Ferreira?
yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
how do you like that? It's really hard to like do all
Yeah.
this because your chorus, you have to sing from your core. Like how do you
Yes.
dance and do all that? That was crazy. But actually my favorite song through all times is Lisa Andreas, Stronger Every Minute.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like one of the beautiful songs I have ever heard. What was the year? Maybe 2004 or something
Yeah.
like that. I think it was Greece, if I remember it correctly. But yeah, like how the song started as a cappella. I remember as a kid, I had like these goosebumps. It was something like,
Mm-hmm.
what? You're starting the song as a cappella? And I remember I also performed it in some of, my singing competitions in Estonia.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Amazing.
So yeah, it is, and it was a really great song. And I still like remember my love grows stronger every minute, and it won't ever die. It's so beautiful, so
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Like
Amazing. So cool. So yeah, you've been in ACLAL for a lot of time and here you're back. What keeps you motivated to keep returning?
hmm, I think it's the main and biggest event in Estonia also, and I didn't write my song to be a part of Eurovision. I just wrote the song in maybe yeah in summer, with Kevin Niklas and Krista Lasleit. And I really love the song, and I thought if I just release it, maybe it's not gonna get the voice it needs to have. And as I was starting like as Tuuli Rand and like this new chapter of my life and my journey, then I thought, no, let's keep it and let's try to participate in Eesti Laul. But you never know if you're gonna get in, you know, like the competition is crazy big, and you know, all the time there's over 100 songs and only 24 of them will get in. So it's always like a lottery to me. I don't know if I'm gonna get in or if I'm not. So, but this year I got in, and I'm just happy I can show people what's this new me and what's it gonna be, and so they can get to know this new side or this new chapter of me. So, but at some day in my bucket list is Eurovision Song Contest. I'm not gonna lie, but this song hasn't been written to like be on Eurovision Song Contest. I think maybe it should be like kind of ballad or something, or you know, like a bigger song to be in Eurovision. But I don't know, like Eurovision is also changing so much, and you never know which song is gonna like be on top. So I don't know, let's see what's gonna happen in the future. But I would love to perform one day in Eurovision. That would be amazing like experience for me.
I think every music style is welcome in Eurovision. We don't need like 50% of ballads and 50% of pop songs. I think everything is welcome, so we can have a lot of variety. About your song, it's ESCXTRA. I hope I pronounced it correctly.
Yeah, that was like perfect.
Thank you. I wonder, what's the story behind it?
You know, it's translated in one night. Yx as one and as night. And it's just song about how let's forget about everything. Let's just, you know, go out. I don't even need to know your name. Let's just have some fun. Let's just, you know, have fun, communicate. Let's dance. Let's just, you know, enjoy life just for one night, you know, and then we can go back to our lives. And yeah, but that night will always be with us. Yeah, so that is like what the song is about.
And how would you describe an ideal night like you describe in your song? How would it look like for you personally?
I have had this kind of nights before COVID, like obviously, but I have had like, yeah, that kind of nights where I just go out, and when I forget about everything and I just let go all the worries and all that stuff, and just be like, okay, universe, show me something, bring me something, whatever you want to bring me. And then it's the best night ever, you know. I have had a lot of great fun nights, like yeah, I'm just really grateful for those kind of nights. So yeah, I have had exactly like those kind of nights as my song is.
Amazing. So the semifinal one, you're in the semifinal one, right?
Yes, yes.
Have you already started with like with rehearsals or anything?
Yeah, I have already like my stage show is ready. I just need to do like a couple of more rehearsals with that. And I have also done with my back vocals also. I have done like my rehearsals, and I think we're good. We're gonna see next week, and we just had a rehearsal maybe 2 days ago, and I was happy. I have really great singers also, so I don't know, I'm not that worried right now. Let's see how it will turn out, and you know, I'm always gonna give my best. I don't know how to do otherwise. I'm gonna give them 200% of me, and let's hope yeah, the nerves won't get the best of me. So yeah, I'm just gonna give my best and enjoy it. And I wish to go to the finals, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I really like this year. I have no idea what's going to happen. Like what song is gonna go to Eurovision? I don't know. When Elina Nechayeva was with the La Forza, everybody knew from the start. Yeah, that song is gonna go. Like you didn't know it from the beginning. But this year, I don't know. I really don't know what song is gonna go. I think maybe Koit Tome, because like the big ballad, big thing. I think maybe it could work. And he has a lot of fans also, yeah. So, but also Uku, who like was left behind,
Yes.
like one and didn't get to be in Eurovision. Maybe like people are sorry for him and like are gonna vote for him. But I don't know. Let's see. But it will be like the best birthday gift for me. I have 1st of March is my birthday,
Oh,
so
yes.
it will be the best birthday present if I would get to the finals. So this is like my wish for this year. But let's see if it's gonna go this way. If not, then no worries. Like life is not over.
As an experienced participant, do you have some tips for the debutants who are participating this year, or like who will participate in the future? Do you have some tips for to get to control the nerves or anything?
Yeah, maybe the nerves is, but also I'm also gonna get nervous in like these big kind of things. It should be a part of it in some ways, but in some ways it also should be like I don't know. It has to be in balance, But my tip would be like um, you have to sleep well. Like the voice needs to rest before the performance night, and the day is also gonna be like very very long for us. It's gonna start in the morning, and we got to perform at I think 9 p.m. or when the show starts. So it's like if your body is like stressed, it also always affects the voice. So yeah, I think just keep it calm and think about your voice, and don't drink alcohol. Don't eat chocolates before. Don't eat a lot of um, milk products, because it brings a lot of like this in your
Yeah,
mouth, saliva, more saliva
yeah,
like in your mouth. So yeah, you're gonna be, or it's gonna be much harder to sing. So yeah, I think, and don't smoke. Every singer, no smoking, terrible, terrible, terrible. So yeah, you can like do the warm water, uh like inhale the steams of warm water. That would be awesome. But yeah, don't harm your voice in any way, and don't scream, and yeah, all these kind of things. I would say just that.
cool. Okay, could you already maybe reveal some surprises for your staging?
Hmm, let me see. Hmm. Do you think I'm gonna be alone there or with somebody?
I've heard the song, it's quite up-tempo, so I hope you will have some dancers with you.
But I'm not. So this is like the trick part. I think everybody's gonna think that I'm gonna have dancers there, but no, it's gonna be only me
Ooh,
and a box. And there's something in it.
okay.
So it's interesting.
Interesting.
I'm gonna keep it more like, ooh, what is
It can go
this?
anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Wow, amazing. Okay, Tuuli, do you have a message for our viewers before we close this call?
I think just, enjoy the night and just know that every performer has like done a lot of work, and I think everybody will give their best, and just appreciate the show, that's gonna take part, and we can do it even when we have the pandemic still going on in Estonia. So yeah, it's I'm gonna enjoy it, because I haven't had a lot of performances lately, so I'm just gonna enjoy it. And I think also the viewers, don't be so critical on every act. Just enjoy and see maybe more the good than the bad
Mhm.
parts of what you don't like, but think of what you do like in every performance.
That's a very cool message. Thank you so much, Tuuli Rand. Guys, it was Tuuli Rand from Eesti Laul 2021. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this interview, and otherwise, of course, you can do it as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit notification bell, follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you can imagine. Thank you so much for watching, and I can say goodbye and see you later.